think a lot of you guys are probably like me in that you've played a lot of Rocket League, probably too much Rocket League. And if you play this game for any amount of time, you've probably realized that it's pretty much the same every match. You know, you lose, you win, but usually nothing too crazy happens. You know, at least not something that's actually worthy of an entire video. So this was just a normal evening. I think it was actually pretty late, like around midnight. And I jumped into a match, really just minding my own business, trying to get Div 4 back in Champ 3 and, you know, get that much closer to Grand Champ. And we played versus a guy whose name was Throwing. Now, sometimes you see people and they're called like D-ranking or losing every match or something like that. And that doesn't always mean that they're actually trying to lose. But, you know, in this case, this guy actually was throwing all of his games. You know, this isn't really surprising at all. I've had this happen before multiple times. It's unfortunate for the other team and I did report him, but, you know, I'm not going to pretend like I didn't enjoy getting free wins. So, you know, this match goes on and of course it turns into him and another car just like riding each other, just normal ranked stuff. And so I got the win and I think I might have actually gotten Div 4 back. So that game ends and I landed my next match. And who do I get as a teammate but, you know, the man himself, Throwing. Now, of course, I wasn't happy. It's always easier to see how frustrating this kind of thing is when you're on the actual team. But something rather unbelievable happened this match. Instead of completely throwing, this man or woman or whoever it was decided to play the entire match in reverse. Now, it took me a while to really see that he was doing this. I thought he was just driving around, so my focus was sort of just on trying to get a goal and maybe being able to hold them off and 1v2 them. And I thought he was just driving around like an idiot. But to my surprise, he was actually pretty good at playing in reverse. Like, he was challenging well, he was hitting a fair amount of good shots and even some passes. And so as the match went on, I actually managed to score the first goal on a rather fantastic pass from our friend Throwing as he was playing in reverse. So here we are up a goal with 1.5 minutes of the match done, and it's possible for me to actually hold them off and kind of 1v2 them and hope that he's able to do some things decent. And another minute went by or so, and he'd actually won, or at least, you know, contested well on pretty much every challenge that he needed to. So at this point, you know, I know he's trying, he's just not going to play unless he's driving in reverse no matter what. This isn't the kind of person who really cares about winning, so it's not like it's going to come down to the wire and, you know, we're going to need a save or a goal and he's just going to play forwards. Like, he doesn't care about winning, obviously, but he was trying at least. And, you know, we did give up a goal with about half the game left because of his shenanigans and needing to drive in reverse. So over the next, you know, 2 minutes or so, many stupid goals were scored, sometimes usually because our friend Throwing would either have like a fantastic challenge and I would score, or he would just let a goal in because he was playing the entire game in reverse. Now, you have to understand, I had about as much hope of winning this match with my teammate playing in reverse as I did with me just like 1v2ing them. At this level, you know, we're almost into GC. Players are good, players are fast. Yeah, I just really didn't think we were gonna even have a chance of winning this game. But it turns out we were actually tied. Like, we exchanged so many goals and we were tied with under a minute left. Now, I then proceeded to score 2 kickoff goals in a row, thus making us, you know, up 2 goals with 45 seconds left. So hopefully enough to win the game. But again, like I said, you never know. And I did almost score a flip reset goal here, which was pretty cool. Also, just as a side note, when I say flip reset, does it actually sound like I'm saying flip reset? Like flip reset? My mom watched one of my videos not too long ago, and it was about flip resets, and she thought I was saying flippery set, like a set that is flippery the entire time. And she's like, you make money making videos about flippery sets? Like, this is the silliest thing I've ever seen. So I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you're hearing flippery set. And, you know, now after this, I feel like every time I hear someone say flip reset, I'm gonna hear flip reset. Anyways, they did score a goal with 13 seconds left. So, you know, we were up a goal with 13 seconds. This was a very high scoring game, but it wasn't enough to overpower me in the end. And, you know, my halfway throwing teammate playing in reverse, and the ball dropped to the ground at 0 seconds. And there it was, the weirdest victory I've ever had in Rocket League ever, with a teammate playing in reverse. Yeah, pretty great. But I can now say that I won a high level Rocket League game with a teammate playing in reverse. Try to do that. Like, you go get one of your friends and see if you can win a ranked game with one of you playing in reverse. Let me know the weirdest thing that you've ever seen in a Rocket League match. I'm sure you guys have some crazy stories. Just put them in the comments below. And yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Peace out.